Do you believe in pretty privilege? If so, how prevalent do you think it is in society? There's no goddamn way it doesn't exist. A blonde girl I sit next to at work is an absolute head turner, and every day she tells us how the man behind the counter at Greg's gives her extra bacon or an extra sausage on her breakfast sandwich. She doesn't ask for it and never pays extra for it. Subsequently, on our last team night out, when I went to a man walking around selling shots, I was told, as he looked at her, that it's £20 for a round, but the cute blonde gets hers for free. Right to my face, with no consideration for my feelings or attempt to hide that he was just straight up enforcing pretty privilege. Just to give another example, a conversation our team were having at work the other day. Cute blonde is going into extreme detail about her sex life. I'm talking dick size, positions, how long he went down on her, you name it. Everybody's chatting and laughing along, generally indulging the conversation. The minute it turned to sex toys, an obese woman on our team chimed in with, "Ooh, mine has diamonds on it." That was it. Just a simple comment about the decoration on a sex toy. But the room that was chatting and laughing along with the cute blonde went deadly silent, everyone shifted uncomfortably, and you just heard someone go, "You." There's no need for that. Obese woman hadn't even gone into anywhere near the level of detail cute blonde had. But it was so painfully obvious that people didn't want to hear it. Because she wasn't thin or pretty and they didn't want to picture it. Breaks my heart, man. Even though I'm in my mid-30s and that shit stings a lot less than it used to, it really boils my piss that people get treated better than others just thanks to a quirk of genetics. 100% real and almost certainly very prevalent. A few years ago I was depressed, didn't take care of myself too well, was sleep deprived and had an unflattering haircut. People treated me like a weirdo, regularly gave me mean looks and rarely interacted with me. Since then I've cleaned myself up, fixed my habits and wardrobe, focused on my wellness, and got a better haircut. The difference in how I'm treated now is night and day. People treat me with respect, listen when I'm speaking to them, I get complimented from time to time, and in public I often get glanced at whereas I previously felt invisible, and when I didn't I just felt like an outsider. Maybe it has more to do with my own perception of others, but I certainly think it's likely that people are nicer to me because I'm more attractive now. Especially since the halo effect has been scientifically corroborated. Honestly, I feel like it may be beneficial to be more average-looking, or perhaps on the more attractive end of average. Conventionally unattractive people are often ostracized, and very attractive people are often objectified, and their personalities and accomplishments can become minimized in the eyes of many. I would imagine it's beneficial to be somewhere in between. Yes, I believe pretty privilege exists, and is prevalent across all strata of society from say high school all the way to industry, science, and academia in my work life. Some real examples throughout my life now that I'm deep in my 30s. 1. I grew up obese and was severely bullied and thought less of. Kids were awful, and in my late teens and early 20s my input at work was glossed over. Lost the weight by my 20s, almost overnight my opinions and feedback, literally things I'd been saying at work for years, mattered. Women who wouldn't make eye contact before made excuses to drop by my desk, comment on my transformation, and touched me a lot. A lot more hits on dating sites. It felt wrong. 2. I literally just served in a hiring committee at work in the health research field, and people were on their laptops looking up the applicants and using the applicants' attractiveness as tiebreakers on who to recommend hiring. Never mind that some applicants brought serious skills to the table that we needed that the others kept waving off when I pushed back. The other committee members' ages ranged from 30s to early 70s, and cis-hetero men were in the minority. We do cutting-edge health research and this shit still happens. Nope. I wasn't but ugly as a teenager, but I wasn't really all that attractive. I have lost count of how many times I have run into someone from high school or early college years that makes a comment about my glow up. My high school reunion last year was awkward, all the high school girl bullies making comments about my appearance and acting awkward when they first laid eyes on me, then continuing rude comments. Then all the men who were nasty to me when I was young asking me if I'm married still. However, people are just as mean and selfish to me now as they were then, when I give them the opportunity to befriend me or date me. Men treated me just as bad when I was dating in my mid-20s as they did as teenagers/early 20s. Nothing has changed. I dated guys apparently beneath me in looks after my glow-up. I didn't feel they were beneath me, but everyone else commented on it. They treated me worse than my current husband, who is very cute and is in my league of looks. Still have had to weed through female friends who are selfish. It is very apparent. I was very attractive and people would just give me crap. There could be a homeless guy begging and people would be like, "Oh, let me help you, I don't need help." Attractive women that are terrible at their job get a poor ash for promotions before the average-looking hard-working woman that is making the company run. I've seen this multiple times and always called it out because I tended to need to wipe their ass and I don't want more work. There's a lot more to it. Though it also has its downsides, which is more attention. Imagine how insane and paranoid the average person is now. Imagine they are directing that and every crazy speculation towards you as a man. It is cumbersome. In college I tended to eat alone and generally enjoy my own company. Rumors throughout the campus that I was gay, a drug addict, some elitist, rapist, murderer, etc. shit spread like wildfire, but I was normally alone as lots of social anxiety, which doesn't help. If you are attractive, women do not care about your mental health. For women it turns into petty bitch/whore talk and a lot of backstabbing.